Charlie, I'm going to take the negative side. I'm going to take the positive side. I got one angle from each perspective here. Let's go negative first. Hendon Hooker was remarkable, and we cited all the ways in which he may be even better this year because of the preparation going into the season. However, 68%, that's pretty high. That's really high. That's one of the best marks in the nation. That's going to be difficult to duplicate, and especially 31 TDs, 3 picks. Those 3 picks becomes still a reasonable, strong season of 9 or 10. That's another 7 or 8 turnovers on the board, and still being a very good quarterback. If, let's say, he goes from 31-3 to 31-10.
I don't want to speak that into existence, him taking a step back, but honestly, I would take more interceptions if he would take more chances, to be honest, because you definitely saw a lot last year where he could have gone for broke in some scenarios and probably potentially made a big play, but he didn't, trying to protect the ball. I mean, protecting the ball, especially with the amount that you need to score in Josh Heupel's system to win games. I mean, turnovers are devastating. It can ruin anybody's game, but particularly for the way that Tennessee plays, it's really bad. But I honestly wouldn't mind seeing him be a little more of a gunslinger. He's not incredibly accurate, but he's the most accurate guy you have. I would say that. And with an off season to work, maybe that improves. Yes, his stat line was awesome, but there are ways that I think that he could get better, go forward, be more comfortable in the system, which I think is a huge piece of that. But yeah, as much as we say, well, if they just do this, they can get to 9 wins. I think you can also go, there's a lot of toss-ups on the schedule. If they don't do this and, X and X, it could take a turn the other direction just as much. It's a tenuous situation. There's going to be pressure. You got to go like at South Carolina. That one scares me because I think South Carolina is going to be better than they were last year. Probably not a whole lot better, but still. And it's at South Carolina. And that I think a lot of Tennessee fans right now are talking about that one just being like, oh, yeah, that's a win. I don't know. I mean, say Rattler doesn't stink like it seems like he might, and, he actually turns out to be okay. I don't know. I would not just make that an automatic W, and that's where the season could turn, is if you drop games like that. So we'll just have to see. It's just a matter of time. Like that's really it. We just got to let it play out.
Well, I think Spencer Rattler is going to be like a top 15 quarterback in the country. You're taking it from me.